pollution. By advancements in the material sciences, researchers are continuously innovating to create the sustainable solutions to cleaner and greener future. A very once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, esteemed guests, and Minister Prishti, Assistant Professor from the Department of Life Sciences, wholeheartedly welcome you all to the International Conference of Recent Development in the Functional Materials for Sustainable Application, RDFMSA 2024, sponsored by CERN PhD, with the main as Universal Vice Publisher. A warm welcome to the chief guest and all the keynote speakers for the day. To begin, I to kindly come upon the dais. It's my honor to kindly Professor Karuna Kar Nanda, sir, Director, Institute of Physics, to please come upon the dais. I request Dr. Jagdish Panda, sir, Director General, GIET University, to kindly come over the dais. I would like to request Dr. A.P. Srinivasa, sir, Dean, School of Engineering and Technology, GIET University, to kindly come upon the dais. It's my great pleasure to request Dr. Pratibha Madam, General Chair, FMSA 2024, to kindly come upon the dais. Of the program, Shankar Mahanti, sir, Department of Physics, School of Sciences, to kindly come upon the dais. Secretaries. Now, I request the volunteers to come and present the flower bouquet in behalf of the organizing committee. Please, volunteers. I request the volunteers to kindly present the flower bouquet to our dignitaries. It's a great honor to see all of you in this university on the occasion of the International Conference. Though it's super hot today, it's warm. It seems very good to see all the smiling faces, all the keynote speakers being engaged with us. Thank you once again and welcome you all. Thank you. It's the to involve all the activities of any event. Let us start this morning. Saraswati. Now, I request all the dignitaries to kindly please raise up from their seat and please lit up the lamp. Simultaneously, I request all the audience to please raise up from their seat.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता
Please. May it develop us all. Please join me in welcoming General Chair Dr. Kar Nanda, whose leadership has been instrumental in making this into a reality. Let us hear from the significance of our writing program for the 2 days now. Just the gathering. Please, ma'am.
Here, Honorable Chief Guest, Director, Institute of Physics Bhubaneswar, esteemed Director General GIET University, the School of Engineering and Technology, the different schools, head departments, professors, staff members, dear convener, my dear students, and esteemed participants. Here we welcome you all to the Institutions 2024. I jointly by the Science and Humanities and Science. From Board, Government of India, and I witness the movements in the functional materials. Today, at the forefront of a sustainability, all the key of solutions to the most pressing environmental challenges and are the sources to equip sustainability across industries. By properties, we move west, reduce footprints, and to come. Let's analyze the as between flying codes. The sensitivity ecosystem and environmental solutions towards a more sustainable and resilient society. They contribute to mitigating climate change, reducing pollution, climate resources, and improving overall the quality of life. Functional for the sustainable development. Includes by polymer photocatalytic material, carbon capture material, smart energy storage material, biodecomposite, ongoing research. So the current scientists, environment, policymakers, and the industry people essential of these materials in applications. This conference sent the way into the among the producer industry experts. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wishes. This conference will be a grand success in the next 2 days. Thank you once again, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Harishankar Mahanti, sir, convener of this conference, whose dedication and hard work has brought us together for this enriching event. Let us hear from him about the inspiration behind this conference. Who look forward to this. I kindly request sir to please say a few lines.
Good morning, present over here. I, Dr. Harishankar, convener of this prestigious on recent developments in areas for sustainable application, sponsored by CRB, jointly organized by Department of BSH, Basic, Basic Science and Humanities and School of Sciences. On the Director Institute of Physics, President Dr. Satyaprakash Sahoo, President Dr. Satyaprakash Nanda, Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor Dr. Edwin Sharma, Director in HOIT Dr. and HODs of various schools, my dear colleagues, the students of engineering and sciences. This gathering is about the presence of keynote speakers, teachers, GIET, and a luminary in their respective fields. We have Dr. Nihar Pradhan, Jackson State University, Dr. Kumar, Pennsylvania State University, Dr. Gunupur, Dr. Rabindra Kumar Behera, NIT Rourkela, Dr. Satyaprakash Niger Bibekar, Dr. Satyaprakash Sahoo, IOP Bhubaneswar, Dr. Darpan Kamal, IOP Bhubaneswar, Dr. Banaji Behera, Sambalpur University, Dr. Sukant Kumar Tripathi, Barampur University. Their insights and expertise will undoubtedly enrich our outstanding of functional materials, of groundbreaking innovations. We have received more than 30 of that and selected 26 as poster presentations. Thanks to our universal wide publication for wide circulation. I encourage all the students to actively engage in discussions, fostering collaborations, and sparking new ideas that will shape the future of materials and technology. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this global conference is to shed light on diverse in the realm of science and engineering, addressing importance, challenges, and initiatives. Seminar theme, theory, modeling, simulation, and practical applications across various fields such as manufacturing process, tribology, automation, mechanical engineering, photonics, smart materials, functional materials, biomedical engineering, optimization in industrial application, aerospace renewable energy, and waste management. I hope this would create awareness in these crucial areas of innovation and progress. Functional materials, also known as responsive or intelligent material, possesses properties that can be treated, that can be altered in a controlled and reversible manner in responses to external perturbation. This external stimuli can include temperature, light, or mechanical stress. The ability of functional materials to adapt their behavior makes them valuable in various applications. Thank you for being part of RDFMSA 2024. Explore, discover, discuss, and redefine the frontiers of functional materials and their limitless possibilities. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, sir, for emphasizing how functional materials are interdisciplinary in the research and the science field. We can definitely acknowledge that we are from different fields, starting from the biotechnology, life sciences, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Functional materials has role in each one of them. Thank you once again, sir. Engineering or technology is all about using the power of science to make the life better for people, to reduce the cost, to improve the comfort zone, to improve the productivity. This is said by Narendra Modi. Today, among us, we have a leader who has the capacity to translate the vision into reality. I would like to invite Dr. A.B. Srinivasa Rao, sir, Dean School of Engineering and Technology, to kindly please address the gathering. Please, sir.
Dr. Prof. Karuna Kar Nanda, program. Shankar Mahanti, their examinations, different departments and express. Very good. Third, innovations. Increase of knowledge. To channel to innovation. So, action and innovation. Something science is really essential of the natural physical resource and recommendations. So, in section, some considers Jalisa. How to remember that? We have six kilometers. Reality. Sponsored by Science and Research Award. By which we can so success. It won't be much. Because again, it's effect. Yeah. I wish you all the best.
Creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else has ever thought. Said Albert Einstein. You beautifully stated how imagination is something from the mythology. Thank you once again, sir, for motivating our students. Thank you, sir. Friends, depicting between growth. Sustainable growth also aims at balance and responsible growth. The magnanimous personality who truly believes in sustainable growth is none other than our Dr. Jagdish Panda sir, Director General GIET University, the man with the 10 years of impeccable track record of working in Rourkela Bokaro Steel Plants. Energetic, curious, and intuitive nature. He contributes with humble and humility towards the opinions of others and encouraging the decisions which is best in the interest of institution. I kindly request sir to please address the gathering. Please, sir.
Very good. Sir, sir. Yeah, heartily welcome to sir. Ma'am, Mrs. Nanda, and eminent personalities like Dilip, then Sudhakar, Satyaprakash Sahoo, sir, Bharat, Raman, and Sukant Tripathi, sir, and who over internet, Dr. Nihar Pradhan and Dr. Pradhan. A happy welcome to all of you, sir. We are proud enough to welcome you time and again. And you are getting galaxy of eminent personalities here. So in these 2 days, even if you will get 1% for yourself, it will be a great achievement for throughout your life. Thank you.
It means a lot to the young technocrats. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor that I introduce Professor Karuna Kar Nanda sir, the Director of Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar, a visionary and in his field. Professor Nanda sir has celebrated his groundbreaking research in condensed material physics, material sciences, and nanosciences. His work, including a liquid drop model for science-dependent melting of nanostructured materials, has earned him prestigious award and recognition, such as being in one of the world's scientists by let me please introduce Prof to please address the gathering. Please, sir.
So good morning, everyone. Professor Jagdish Panda, Director General, GIET University, Gunupur. Professor A.V. Srinivas Rao, Dean. Professor Pratibhakar. Professor Harisankar Mahanti, convener of this program. First of all, when I received a message, or some message from Professor Kar, so, I thought, I asked my wife basically, actually, whether should we go or not. Because they know each other and through them only I know Pratibha. So, yeah. And by accident or by chance, they're wearing the same color sari basically. Green. And the combinations looks very similar. So, so it's a great coincidence, basically, I believe. Okay. I had to ask her why, because, if you look at the relation, she's my sister-in-law. So, so I thought I should ask her. And once I got the approval, I said, okay, you should come. And especially I was tempted, looking at the title of the conference, that is International Conference on Recent Developments in Functional Materials for Sustainable Applications. What is the meaning of sustainable? See, sustainable means meeting the needs of society today without compromising the needs of future generation. Okay. So we need to meet the demand of today's society without compromising the needs of the future generation. And when it comes to, sustainable, if I look at the definition, 4R, you must be aware of 4R. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. And of course, nowadays people talk about 5R also, means refuge. Okay. So how the sustainability or how the 4R is related to sustainable applications. So that will be the question one can raise. So I'll try to elaborate a little bit. What is reduce? See, reduce means reduce the usage of, say, energy, food, water, if you can. Okay. So I'll give an example. You must have grandfather in your family, and suppose you are watching TV. Okay. So the living room TV is on, light is also on, fan is also on. And for some reason you have to go. You have to go for 5 minutes or 2 minutes somewhere. And in the meantime, the grandfather enters the living room. So immediately he will switch off the fan, switch off the light, and he may shout at you also. Okay. Why? See, there is a saying that energy saved is energy produced. So if you can save the energy, indirectly you are producing the energy. So even though the grandfather, who doesn't know anything probably, he is doing a favor to the society by reducing the usage of electricity. So hopefully you can understand what is the meaning of reduce in 4R. Then comes to reuse. So using the same thing again and again for a similar kind of purpose. Once I was attending a conference, and in that conference, I had my friend and his wife. Okay. My wife has also gone, but we don't do that. And they both were, eating from the same plate. Okay. So he asked, why you are, so बोलता है प्यार बढ़ता है. If you use the same plate. But, the example I'm giving in the context of reuse is that, see, the same plate, both are eating. So you can save one plate basically. Okay. By the way, sometimes they count the plate also, and accordingly the bill comes. So you can save the bill also. So you can use the same thing again and again. Okay. So you can probably save for the futures. Then comes to recycle. Recycle is basically, just suppose we write something on a piece of paper and throw it. But if that paper can be used for egg tray, or shoe box, something like that, if that can be used. Okay, so basically you can recycle. And if you cannot reuse or recycle, then you can think of recovery. So if you can say, for example, extract some material out of the used one, probably you can still and make use of that material for some other applications. Okay, so that can basically you can manage the waste basically. Okay, and if you can do all these four, okay, and of course people nowadays talk about refuge. So if you can refuse something, like suppose shopkeeper is insisting you something to buy or whatever, you can refuse. Or you can refuse plastics, for example. Okay, so you can save the environment. So that way you can, basically doing a favor to the future generation. And now with this actually, like I'll take you to the material world because we are all here to listen about the recent development in especially for different applications, sustainable applications, and definitely metals play a key role. You think of any application, there has to be a material. And of course, we the scientists always think of developing a new material or a new technology, or if we can produce the same material at a cheaper technology. You see, I go back to 2009 when the first flat television set came to the market. At that time, the weight of that TV that is made by Toshiba, if I remember, it was 18.5 kg and the cost was 12.5 lakhs. It is simply a 42-inch television set. Okay, weight was 18 kg and the price was 20.5 Indian rupees, 20.5 lakhs Indian rupees. But if you give a search in Google, the price of 42-inch TV, LED TV, at that time LED TV was not there, it was basically LCD TV. So now if you give a search about the LED TV, it costs maybe 30,000 to maybe 1 lakh maximum. And the weight is around maybe 5 kgs. Okay. So basically you can see that the weight would be reduced to 5 kg and the price by 12-fold. So how it was possible? That is because of research. Okay. Same thing when the first LED lamp came to the market, whereas around 2014, the cost was 400 rupees. And now probably it is 100 rupees or so. So the researcher not only develop new materials, new technology, so that the production cost will be cheaper and it can reach to the normal public or who can afford. And when I was talking to one of my colleagues, he said that he can give one example about the importance of research. I'll go back to 1850 when Napoleon Bonaparte, when he was inviting special guests, he was serving in aluminum plate. And other guests were served in gold or silver plate. So then I was wondering actually, if you look at aluminum is the third most abundant material in the earth after oxygen and silicon, then why it was so expensive those days? So because it was not that easy to extract aluminum from the aluminum minerals. But the researcher could do that quite easily by electrolysis by 1886. And then the aluminum price came down. And if you look at the aluminum price today, maybe it is 200 rupees per kg, whereas the gold price is, 10 gram, So you can see the importance of research, and I was told that there are BTech students, there are MSc students or so. So probably, definitely the example I gave to all of you will help you to decide your career path. Only one thing before I conclude, I must say that if you would like to do whatever you want to do, okay, you fix your goal. Okay, and you must have heard the story of the rabbit and tortoise. Okay, so rabbit used to teach the tortoise, "You are a lazy fellow. You can't do anything in your life." So, but then tortoise one day challenged him, "Let's have a race." So the date was decided, distance was decided, so finishing line was drawn. So the race started, and you know the result. That what we are told by our grandfather, grandmother is that before the finishing line, the rabbit takes a nap. And that's the reason he loses the race. And the moral of the story, what we get actually from Google or from the internet is slow and steady win the race. But I have a different interpretation to it. Of course, there was a competition in Thailand, and finally the tortoise wins in that also. But the moral of the story for me is that, finishing line means in your case, what you want to be. So that is your finishing line. And don't basically sleep or relax before the finishing line, before you achieve it. Okay. There may be distraction, but stay focused and acquire the knowledge, what has to be done to achieve the goal or to cross the finishing line, and work from today if you are not decided yet. And I don't see any reason why you cannot achieve your goal. Okay. So, this is the advice for all the BTech and MSc students. And regarding this conference, hopefully today we'll listen to some new development in material science, and hope that will help you to decide your career in material science. In fact, I was a physicist. I started my research career as a physicist. But then when I had to apply for a job, I had a choice to apply to physics department and material research center at ISC. Then I decided one day, no, I should apply to material research center where I can do something. Because I joined in 2005, and before that I could realize that material science or materials are the future of ours. And of course, it may be a physicist, or she may be a physicist or a chemist, but he has to deal with materials. Because as I said earlier, without any materials, if you think any application, there has to be a material. Okay. So today, as I said, you'll get to know the state of art materials basically in different areas of applications. And, and as I said, material science is the future. Especially, I give one example and I leave it here. In 2015, there are 3,000 hip replacements in the world. But in today's date is 10, sorry, 3 lakhs. And today's date is 10 lakhs. Okay. And with time, okay, the population is increasing and all. It has to increase only. So we have to develop alternative material, develop a new technology so that the production rate can be enhanced. And this can be possible if people from different area of science, they come together and work together. And that's why the collaboration is definitely needed, and hope this conference will provide a platform of different researchers to initiate some collaboration. Thank you.
A true leader has confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, the compassion to listen to others. They do not set out to be a leader, but becomes one of the equilibrium of their actions and integrity. Thank you, sir, for beautifully explaining the physics formulas and functional materials with sustainability, but relating to the recycle, reuse, and three basically. Be less if we relate of Nanda, where each is the educational research with the percent with the Dr. creativity and C to the power 2. Second, sir. To our conference pavilion. So, of in this conference. So here we see the yellow formula of the integration conference for sustainable application. So next to the School of Sciences. Please to participate. It's a token of love from the organizing committee city. It's an honor to welcome you in this international conference. Now, I request speakers who are to continue to speak few lines on this international conference. To start, I request Dr. Dilip Kumar sir to please come on the dais and speak few lines on the occasion of the international conference.
Very good morning to all of you. Dignitaries on the dais, Professor Nanda, Director, Institute of Physics, and all of them, speakers of this conference. We have got very good speakers from the different spectrum of material science, starting from magnetism, ferroelectrics, nanomaterials, and so many, and biophysics. All these speakers are very good. Try to listen all of them and do attend this workshop very crucially. And what I wanted to tell, this material science is the very evolving field. Human beings are the most selfish entity in this globe. Human beings are the most selfish entity in this globe, because unless nothing is related to them, they are not going to do research associated with that one. As whatever the facility we are enjoying that one, long back this has been researched by some of these people. That's what we are enjoying all these facilities. So the material science and the scientists are always working hard for the betterment of this society. In this conference, we'll listen so many lectures, do attend them, and I wish this conference to be a good success, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words. It means a lot. I again welcome you in the conference. Thank you, sir, for your words. Next, I would like to request Dr. Ravindra sir to kindly please come up on the dais and speak few lines on this conference.
Good morning, all, everyone. Respected dignitaries on and off the dais. First of all, I would thank Dr. Mohanty for giving this opportunity to speak. Of course, I will speak whenever my time will come. But what I would actually suggest, particularly the benchers, because I can feel when I was there at some point in some college, I used to sit quietly, listen that, and I hope same that will probably make this conference successful, and it will inspire all of us to all the speakers from outside to connect to you better, and hopefully this will make actually successful. So with this, I again thank you all for listening to us, and then you will listen for today and tomorrow. So thank you again for the invitation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Hopefully, students in the upcoming session will enjoy your lecture and all the other lectures. Thank you once again, sir, for your efforts. Now, I request Dr. Satyaprakash Sahoo, sir, to kindly speak few lines. Please, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Thanks, GIET, for organizing this wonderful conference. So it was a time when people think that science is done in abroad. But now then things changes. We come to know, and we know also, in India, science was happening. When I say science, I basically say research. It was happening in few places in India, like IISc Bangalore or few IITs. But students, we even do not know what this, we know Newton's law. This whatever the basics about this physics. Beyond that, anything happening in research, we most of us in our generation probably say they do not know that time. That time progress, a transition happened. No particular research started happening in every big cities in India. This changes. What I'm surprised to see a conference like this is happening. 200 kilometers out of the nation is a place where traveling that is happening. What is the message from this? The message from this is that we are being the science is taking its own shape. Okay? Until now, the science knowledge of the development is going to each and every part of say that we cannot become a developed country. So I'm happy the conference is coming up here and the professionalism in each and every step conference is taken care. I would like to give a big thanks to the organizer and the administration of this university really the importance of basic research. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. It means you explain that science and technology is slowly developing in India and definitely in this hinterland of Odisha. It means really a lot to all of us. Thank you once again, sir. Please, thank you, Vedanta sir, to kindly please speak few lines on this occasion. Please, sir.
ଆପଣ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନମସ୍କାର। ଲାଇଟ୍ରେ ବସିଥିବା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଏବଂ ଆପଣମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ କି ଆପଣମାନେ ମତେ ଏଇଠି ଡାକିଛନ୍ତି। ମୋର ଏଇଟା ପ୍ରଥମ ଟାଇମ୍ GIET ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ଆସିଥିବାର। ଆଉ କୃଷ୍ଣମୟୀ ହରିଙ୍କୁ ବୋଧେ ମୁଁ କନଫରେନ୍ସ ଆଗରୁ ଭେଟିଛି। କୃଷ୍ଣମୟୀ ମଧ୍ୟ ମତେ ପୋଷ୍ଟଡକ୍ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିଥିଲା, ମୁଁ ନେଇପାରିନଥିଲି, ସେଥିପାଇଁ କ୍ଷମା ମାଗି ନେଉଛି। କି ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି ତୁମେ ମୋ ଉପରେ ହାକିର ନା ତୁମେ ମତେ ଡାକିଛ ଏଠିକି। କନଫରେନ୍ସ ବିଷୟରେ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବି କି ଏଇଟା ମତେ ଭାରି ଖୁସି ଲାଗୁଛି ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ମଡର୍ନ ଟ୍ରେଣ୍ଡସ୍ ଯୋଉ ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ ସାଇନ୍ସରେ ତା ବିଷୟରେ ଗୋଟେ କନଫରେନ୍ସ ହଉଛି। See, what do we expect? As Dilip said, lot of things from many things. But there is always a perspective कि हम मैंने सब जजमेंटल हो जाओ जे प्रोफेसर नंद जी को बड़ भाई बहुत मजा मजा कथा कहते आम मटेरियल साइंस विषय बहुत समय कथा हो गोटे साइंस कम्युनिटी रे मटेरियल साइंस को जमी स्टेप चैनल भाई देखा जाए पर्टिकुलरली फिजिक्स रे अन्य रिसर्च एरिया कंपैरेटिवली मटेरियल साइंस को टिके लोअर प्रायोरिटी देखा जाए जमती आमे बाय द वे समस्त ओडिया ना किछ नॉन ओडिया अछंती students okay so let me switch things from few things for example like milk products I'm just giving an analogy you want milk you want ghee you want butter you want paneer you want many things but the person who actually takes care of the cow, the milkman, we don't give importance to him. We say it's a milkman, you know, because he has the cow, he's a great person, you know. But we want, on the contrary, everything from him. So, like the material using, the work I'm using, everything. What I see around us, this is the blessings of material science. And on the contrary, sometimes we don't. Let's take material scientists. I'm very happy that Hari and Krishnamay has put a lot of effort, and of course your colleagues here, to put this conference very nicely and inviting a lot of good people. I'm very happy to be among those people. And I hope these next 2 days will be really a very exciting platform for a lot of interactions where mostly we want, I think, like me, all the speakers want the involvement of students. Now, I know you all have a mobile phone with Facebook, WhatsApp, and all these things, which keeps you busy. But also, if you find some time, please also interact with the speakers and also after this lecture, because many times people are they feel if I ask this question, will it be a silly question? Will it be a stupid question? Believe me, no questions are silly or stupid. So feel free to ask whatever comes to your mind, and that's how we proceed. Thank you very much.
So much, sir. Going means a lot. So you did the same thing, sir. When you moved all of us along with us, and it's really wonderful, sir. Thank you. And it's a privilege that you are here, and welcome you all, sir. We'll be looking forward for your upcoming sessions. Thank you once again, sir. Let us now invite co-convener of our conference, Dr. Krishnamai Bhoi ma'am, whose dedication has been instrumental in making. Please propose the vote of thanks for the conference. Please, ma'am. Thank you, Krishna. A pleasure. Esteemed guests and professors and co-convener of this application. And my sincere gratitude. Honorable Register Thank you. Confidence. Thank you. Thank you, sir. In order, if sciences, of this event. So, sir, every school. Thank the technical once again for being part of this. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. So we have come to the end of the inaugural session of the International Conference Recent Developments in Functional Materials for Sustainable Application, sponsored by SERV DST, organized by the Department of Physics and School of Sciences. Now, I request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly get off the dais so that we can start our technical session. Please, dignitaries. Shortly, we will start with the technical session. So I request all of you to kindly be seated.